Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ray661 and I just got a message on Skype because I'm cool like that, and on the call is Astro because he didn't want to leave, and I'm doing a game of Tmerr versus ZvP Asylum. I'm not actually going to really cast this. This is more so me watching and analyzing his gameplay and basically picking apart everything that he does wrong. Because he's a silver player against a silver player, and yeah. So, Astro, you can talk now.
Hi guys.
You don't need to sound retarded.
Alright, I'll try.
Alright, so pretty much, as of right now, it seems pretty standard. He's not using his chromo boost, but that's probably because he's supply blocked, because he's doing a well, he might not be supply blocked. I don't know. The timing's pretty close. Yeah, that timing was pretty impressive. And now he should dump his chrono boost, right? Maybe, possibly. I don't know. I don't play Protoss. Looks like Tmerr is trying to get his 15 hatch. Pretty standard, boring. Speed up a little bit. Scouting drone. What is the scouting drone going? Where are you going? Taylor, I don't think you realized. Well, okay, maybe it is a. Oh yeah, it's a square base, not a 1v1 base. Okay, so it's a Forge Fast Expand. Let's see. And Pylon Block. Let's see how Tmerr reacts to this. He's not sending. Oh, he has drones selected. He's going to try to send drones. If you see this positioning on your pylon, do not send drones to kill it, because as you saw, the probe went away. Here's the probe. You want to do one of three things. Either keep your drone there just to kind of see if he's going to drop cannons around it. More than likely he's not going to with that positioning. If he's going to drop cannons, he's going to put a pylon and a cannon here and then drop cannons here, with this cannon defending these cannons as they go up.
A lot of cannons.
Yeah, pretty much. Typically it's like 2, 3, maybe 4 cannons total. Let's see. He does get his hatchery down. He has a lot of excess minerals. He's not spending his larva. And now he's spending his larva. You need to get an overlord like right meow. Let's see what the Protoss is doing. Pretty standard. Got the Nexus last. Not spending chrono boost at all because he's stuck in supply blocks. And yeah. Finally getting Overlord to get rid of that supply block. Still floating a lot of minerals. If you're floating this high of minerals, you need to dump it into something like immediately. So like as soon as this pops up, throw down a roach warren, throw down an evolution chamber, even though you won't have the gas for it. Put down spine crawlers. You just need to double queen, of course. Which, let's see, double queen. All right, that's good. 8 zerglings. I guess, but whenever you see your opponent doing a Forge Fast Expand, you should not expect any type of pressure early on. Typically. Now, they can also do a multi-gateway without warp gates zealot push, which then you want roaches instead of zerglings anyway. Zerglings just in general are pretty bad. Still floating a lot of minerals. Macro hatch would be good at this point. He can, or roach horn, or just about anything. Random lag. They're completely stalled out. Cool.
Huh.
And alright, he's going for the typical cybernetic score. Warp gates.
Are you actually playing in this gameplay?
No, I'm watching. And commentating over it. But I'm not it's one of the other casters that are on our channel.
Huh.
Alright, so 3 gate with warp gate so far. 4 gate with warp gate. That's pretty standard on the expansion style. And Tmerr is still floating a lot of minerals. Macro hatch, like there's no reason for him to float this high. He needs macro hatch. His queens, his energy is still doing good. If you're floating that high, you need to get a macro hatch. You need your gas. You have the mineral. You have the gas for both your metabolic boost and layer. I meant to say you need your metabolic boost, not gas, but You need your lair, you need your metabolic boost, you need to drop a roach warren. I'm pretty sure if he would have dropped a roach warren, he would have been just fine with the mineral count too. He was supply blocked for a little bit. You can tell from the huge jump of supply he has that he doesn't really need, as well as these 4 overlords floating around everywhere. So supply block probably hindered him quite a good amount. Now he's getting the 3rd expansion. I don't agree with that at all because he doesn't have the saturation on either one of his bases to support another base. But at the same time, he does need a macro hatch. So this, if you see it in the aspect of this is a macro hatch that will turn into a 3rd expo, that's good. But if you see it as what it actually is, because you probably didn't think about that, this is just a 3rd expansion. He's going to start throwing up a lot of lings to get rid of minerals. Still not good enough. Still not getting speed, even though he has the gas count for it. Still not getting a roach warren, and the Protoss is just getting farther and farther in tech. Let's see what the Protoss is getting. He's got a robotic facility. He has several gateways, so he's going for a 6-gate push with more than likely getting immortals as well. This would be decent if he got the +1, maybe even go for +2 as well, because or +1/+1, and that would help out a lot for the push that's coming in. Yeah, this right here tells me he's definitely going to do some kind of push, and that's going to surprise him quite a bit. He's finally getting speed, and he got lair without actually getting anything out of that lair. He has still not gotten a single thing out of his lair. He is floating so many minerals, he needs to drop gas. If you're floating this much minerals and you have lair, whenever you drop, basically when you make your lair, start going like stepping stone your gas. So get this one. Once it completes, gets this one. Once that completes, get this one. That way, by the time the lair actually comes up, you have all 4 gases saturated, and it's stepstone enough that you're not like mineral starved, which is one of the worst positions you can get in as Zerg, because that's just really unusual. Now he's finally getting a roach warren and double evo chamber, and it's probably already too late because he already the opponent already has a warp prism with 2 zealots. So random. Welcome to silver, guys. Welcome to silver. But and see, there's no reason for this expo at all. No reason. You're basically getting an expo and saturating it for minerals that you already have too much of. If you would have like just went straight to gas, nothing else, cool. And he's only getting Zerglings because he got that roach warren late. But and he still has nothing coming out from this lair. Drop a Hydralisk Den, drop a Spire, drop something. There's nothing this thing is going to spawn that will survive. Not with this many Zerglings to finally react. Queen's going to die. Nope, Queen survived. Impressive. Whenever you see this warp prism, get your queen back out of the way, then grab your Zerglings to attack whatever's there, and then as soon as the Zerglings get in range to start attacking stuff, get your queen to kill the warp prism while it's still in its warp mode. It's not getting gas. You need your gas. You got 1 gas, but it's still not saturated. Whenever you're 3 base, you have so much mineral income that you're going to think, oh, it's not saturated enough. I need to not get these gases yet because my mineral lines aren't saturated. Wrong. You have so much mineral income that you have nothing to really spend it on. Like right now, he has nothing but lings to spend it on. He also needs macro hatcheries because look how much money he has. He can drop 2 macro hatches safely and just mass reduce lings and probably kill whatever Protoss will throw at him. Protoss still not getting upgrades. If you're Protoss and you forge fast expand, use your forge to your advantage. You have the upgrade building first. So as soon as you can, get an upgrade. There's no reason not to. And then that will also give you a reason to dump that excess chrono boost that you probably have. So now we're going for double robotics with Colossi, which will completely dominate this army of nothing but lings. Completely missed what was there, but it killed a bunch of drones. That's not what I wanted. Is it this one? Nope. What's the high key? It is R. Only 2. Where did all his drones go? Huh. Odd. But regardless, this is all going to die. Bad composition. He's not scouting to see what his opponent is doing. He has so many units he's not doing anything with. Go break down these rocks so you can get this expansion. Go work on getting this expansion. If you have this much minerals, you need gas income. Drop expansions, grab gas. He still really has no tech that he got with this lair. This lair was basically worthless. Now he's getting Spore Crawler for nothing. With the mineral count, really don't matter. Upgrades are finished. Still not getting any upgrades out of these. So this lair tech was basically worthless, except for this Overlord speed. Get Burrow. Burrow was good. Finally getting these 2 upgrades, it looks like. There he goes. But he still has nothing out of that lair. He's not getting Roach speed, which is bad. He doesn't have Hydra tech. He doesn't have Spire tech for the anti-Colossus. He doesn't know what his opponent's doing. I don't think he had Zergling here to see if he was expanding. See, he doesn't know there's an expansion there. Get your Zergling. If you have excess Zerglings, there's no reason to send 1 Zergling to every base and put a Zergling right here.